Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. I just want to tell you, if by the end of this video you enjoyed, please consider subscribing or liking the video. It really helps me out. Today I have 5 topics to talk about, so let's get started before this video drags on too long. Okay, the first topic I want to talk about is the map changes. Map changes at the start of the season weren't that great, as we didn't get any new locations, just a couple crash sites around the map. It was pretty disappointing because all the locations that got updated the last season didn't receive a single change. So this really made POIs like Coral Castle, which the community even liked in the first place, into a location with barely anything. We did get the Convergence later on, but the Convergence wasn't a good POI for the lack of mats. And when they changed it into the Pyramid, it felt like the same location, just without the Golden Cube. Okay, moving on to the second topic, we have the loophole of Season 8, and oh boy, it isn't the greatest. So starting off there with the tactical shotgun for no reason, even though a lot of players liked using it, including me, but that isn't bad. I'll talk about the new sideways weapons first, just to say they are amazing. People didn't really like the sideways rifle, but I loved it. It's an amazing AR to use. Okay, next we have the sideways minigun. This thing is really great for me, at least not that OP. It isn't a gun I use, but if I have a free inventory slot, I'll pick it up. So now we have the sideways sight, which I don't have much to say. It is the second melee weapon in Fortnite, but I don't really have a problem with this weapon. Okay, now to the other items. So let's talk about the ARs. Most of them were great. I'm not too much a fan of the combat AR, but I can still get some kills with it. New weapons this season. I think the only one, which was the fin crossbows, and they were okay. If there was some other new weapons, then tell me in the comments. The next topic I wanted to talk about was Fortnitemares. This Fortnitemares was definitely something. The thing I hear people saying is that it didn't feel like Fortnitemares, and I can see that, but like the most about this Fortnitemares was that it wasn't like the last Fortnitemares, which you can choose if you wanted to play with all the shadows or no, but definitely one of the worst Fortnitemares. The thing I liked was the limited time witch brooms. This update also introduced caretakers, which were cool, but now I don't see that many people fighting them. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk about was crossovers. This season didn't have much crossovers, but it did start with the Carnage and Venom crossovers, which introduced the Carnage Mythic and the Venom Mythic. The problem I have with these Mythics is that they were the exact same, just recolored, and they ripped off the Venom Mythic from Season 4. Next, the big crossover was the Naruto crossover, which is going on right now. It was pretty cool. I didn't buy any of the skins because I wasn't too much of a fan of the skins, but the mythic kunais that they added in were pretty great. They were like the Batman battle ranks from Season X, but for me that's okay since I stopped playing Fortnite in Season X for a while and then experienced the battle ranks. So the last topic I wanted to talk about were the funding stations. These were really cool as I let the community vote for the items they wanted. The first vote was the Shockwave Launcher against Rift to Go. This wasn't too much of a fair vote since we haven't had the Shockwave Launcher since Season 3 and we had the Rift to Go and voted in the Wild Week, so the Shockwave Launcher won. Next vote was the Combat AR versus Combat SMG, which were two new weapons, but the Combat AR got added as players liked it more, I guess. The next vote, which was pretty controversial, was Combat Shotgun versus Boogie Bomb. Epic messed up with this one. I think they should have done Combat versus Shockwave Launcher and Boogie Bomb versus Rift to Go, but instead they did this, which started a war between Combat voters and Boogie Bomb voters. I was a Combat voter, please don't hate me, but I don't really mind which item won. A lot of people voted Combat because of the vote for Fresh, but some people like me didn't. The Boogie Bomb voters were getting pissed off that the Boogie Bomb wasn't winning because by then the Max got leaked and it's a great counter to Max. But I think this argument would have not happened, or happened at a later time if the Max never got leaked. Okay, now moving on to the Max. They aren't that hard to beat. I was playing with my friends earlier and we were against the last players, which were in a brute, but we won anyways. I don't really mind the brute since the season ends in a couple weeks and it's just fun to have some chaos, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, share this video to a friend or like and subscribe. I'm gonna go hide now from the Boogie Bomb voters trying to assassinate me. Make sure to keep on eating apples.